Are you looking to start a business today? In this video, I want to share 5 business ideas that you can even start at home. Even if you have a full-time job, these are businesses that you can be able to start. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get those credits rolling. Business number 1 is a home bakery. Now, this is a very easy business to start. It doesn't even require you to get out of the house. So on Saturday or at the end of the day, when you are doing your cake or you've made some cupcakes, the thing you need to do is actually take good photos of the cake that you have made, of the cupcakes that you have done. Then share them on your WhatsApp status or share them on your personal Instagram page. This is just the beginning. What will happen is you'll have 5, 10, 15 people who will actually view the status, and then 1 or 2 of them will want to buy them from you. Now, I know because this may be your first time to actually sell to someone something that you love doing, it may be hard to actually set your prices, but that's why I'm here. This is what you need to do. The first thing is look at all the things that you usually use to make a particular cake, to make cupcakes. How much did it cost you to buy them? Write all that down. If you bought a 2 kilogram of unga or you bought oil, all the things that you would need to buy, write them down, cost them down. Then the second thing that you need to do is add about 20% of that on the cost of what you used. This 20% that you're adding up is called a markup, which means that whatever it cost you, if you were at a shop selling those things individually, then you would make 10-20% out of that. But what you do after that is then you add about another 10 or 20% of what you spent and on the markup to now give you how much it would be to sell to someone. So for instance, if I spent 500 shillings on whatever it is just to make sure that everything is done, I've included my electricity, I've included the water that I used, I've included all the ingredients that I used to make that particular cake. 20% of that as my markup is about 100 shillings. That makes 600. So if there is any fluctuation in prices, then I'm still covered. Then you do an additional 20%. So now from 600, another 20% would take me to 720. So something that cost me 500 shillings to purchase, I can sell from 750 to 800, sometimes even to 1,000 shillings, depending on how good the work looks or how confident I am in the prices that I am setting. This is usually the very fast way of getting customers. Because you've never had a customer before, this is a perfect way to do it. As you keep on going on, every single time that you're making new cupcakes or you're doing new cakes for your new clients, every single time, remember to take photos. You don't even need to open a new Instagram page as you're starting up. You can always do it on your personal page. As the business grows, then you can go to the next level of now opening a particular Instagram page or a Facebook page for your business. And if you want to learn how to grow your business on social media, there's a video that I've done. I'll place it up here and then you can be able to go watch that. But a home bakery is business number 1. Business number 2 that you can start from home is a tutoring business. If you are a teacher or if you've gone to university, you've learned something, it is possible for you to transfer that particular training to other students. For instance, as a YouTuber, I am also a YouTube trainer, which means that I sit down with people who want to create content and I help them to actually build their content as well. So that's a business that you can be able to even start today and even start at home. The simple way to go about it is creating a course that has parts in it, which means that someone can actually come in on an introductory course, and then once they've done that and they've graduated through that course, you can give them an intermediate course and an advanced course. This actually really works well even if you want to go online to sites where you can be able to teach this as well. I'm currently creating a course for people who want to do YouTube as a career. I'll place a link below with the site where I'm actually going to host this course, but I'll announce it in a month or so once it's complete. The good thing with home tutoring is that you can be able to set your own hours. You can be able to pick the number of students that you want and slot them in at the times that you want. Even for teachers who are primary school teachers, you can still find students this way, where the students will actually come online for an hour or so, where you teach them on a particular subject, you give them assignments, you mark them at the end of the day, and you don't need to physically meet with any of your students. As long as you are providing value to them, this is a business that you can be able to do. So business number 2 is home tutoring. If you went to school to learn how to cook, or you have a passion for cooking, then business number 3 is catering. For those who have a talent in cooking or they love cooking, this would be the perfect business. Similar to the way we talked about the home bakery business, this is the same thing that you do. Prepare a meal, prepare it well, and you can even shoot some home videos of a recipe and put it on IGTV or even put it on YouTube, and then people will want to know how they can be able to get the same meals like the ones you have created. This is a start of that kind of a business. Very soon I'll interview someone who's done this business really well. She has completely done this online. She doesn't have a physical shop, but the business has actually grown from doing foods specifically. She's done drinks as well, and now she has gotten into sauces as well. I'll get in touch with her and I'll share that story on the Telling the Entrepreneur series that we have been doing. But this business does really well if you have a client who you can be able to cook for a whole week, and then you refrigerate the food that you have provided for them. Then every single day they just need to warm the food in the microwave and they have their meal for the day. You can even come up with recipes where every single day your customers know this is what you prepare on Mondays, this is what you prepare on Tuesdays, all through the week. And then they order a day before. Once they have done this, you can be able to actually provide for them and deliver to them when the food is ready. This is really good, especially for bachelors or even people who want their food delivered to their offices. This can work really well for them. So business number 3 is a catering business. Business number 4 that you can start even today is a YouTube channel. Now, the way YouTubers make money has been handled on this channel several times, but I'd actually like for you to look at the video that I've placed here on the 10 ways that you can make money on YouTube. As a YouTuber, the more you get an audience, the more that you grow, the more money that you can make on YouTube. And you have seen several YouTubers, especially the more well-known YouTubers, doing different challenges and doing different things. That's their way of actually making money. One of the good ways of being a YouTuber is that you can get brand deals, and this is a place where you get into a partnership with a particular brand and they pay you to talk about their products, or you integrate their products into your videos. This is one good way that you can be able to make money. However, for the YouTube space, one thing that you need to always keep on making sure is that you are providing value for your audience. This goes without saying, because your audience will always come back if they know there is value they are getting from your channel. This is not a place to get rich on the very first day. It takes hard work, it takes dedication to always make sure that your YouTube channel is providing value every single day. And if you do that, then you're sure that people will keep on subscribing, saying to you, subscribe right now. And then we can be able to actually grow this channel. On this particular channel, I've worked with a number of brands, 3 or 4 at this particular point, where they pay to have their products showcased or integrated into the video that I'm doing. And that keeps on coming because they know that the audience is going to get value from their products. So that is just a way that you need to learn how to pitch yourself to these brands. And one thing that I have learned especially to do with brands, is that you don't necessarily need a very big audience in order to get a brand to partner with you. If you are a YouTuber, what I would advise for you to do is look for the number 2 or the number 3 or number 4 in that particular field of the brands that you want to work with, and also talk with them as well. Because the number 1 in that particular field normally gets everyone wanting to work with them. But you can get probably better deals, you can get better brand deals if you're working with a smaller player, because they are willing to spend much more on their advertising in order for them to be seen more by other audiences. The bigger ones know and they have the brand awareness already, so that's not what you will be providing for them. But for the smaller ones, you can get a bigger chunk of the pie if you actually work with them. So that's a pro tip for you if you want to become a YouTuber. Business number 5 that you can even start at home is making of soaps. Now, this video is a bit too short to go into the nitty-gritties of how to make soap, but this is one of the ideas that you can actually go in. Liquid soap is used especially by those who want to do commercial cleaning. That would be a good customer for you if you get into this business. And it is even cheaper if people are buying locally made liquid soap than going to the supermarkets to actually buy. So the simple thing that you need to do is just go online and search for how to make liquid soap for commercial cleaning or for home cleaning, whatever need that you have. And all these products are usually found at the local store, where you can be able to go buy 5 liters or 10 liters and then come home and start experimenting with it. Once you've found a good formula for yourself, or even following the formulas that you'll find on credible sites online, even on YouTube, you can be able to find a good number of videos that will guide you really well. This is a business that you can be able to start. The next thing that you need to do if you're starting this business is to brand your soap. Of course, it will take some money to be able to do this, creating of the logos, securing the logo, and getting a trademark on the same. You can talk with a trademark lawyer. If you need one, just ask in the comments below and I'll connect you to one. You can be able to start that process. If you go that route, then you will also need to get standardization by KEBS. But the thing is, this is a business that you can be able to start in the extra room that you have, or even in your backyard, mixing this up and experimenting on your floors, experimenting in your house, just to use them for home cleaning as well. So business number 5 is making of soap. If you want to learn other businesses that you can be able to start even with 1,000 shillings, there are 2 videos that I'll actually place on my right here, which you can be able to watch. And if you want to see other businesses that you can start in 2020, I'll place them on the right. Of course, subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next video.